History recreated from World War I, in the trenches and in the skies over no man's land. Reenactors. Most everybody knows there are Civil War reenactors recreating the battles and skirmishes of the war between the states. And there are World War II reenactor groups and collectors. You've met some of them on our shows. All reenactors are collectors of firearms, equipment, and gear of the period they portray. And all will tell you it's the draw of living, authentic history that they enjoy. But we've never seen anything quite as authentic as the World War I reenactments by the Great War Association on their private battlefield outside Newville, Pennsylvania. The Great War Association has dug the trenches and the bomb craters of no man's land, and once a year they're joined by the pilots who have built their own World War I aircraft to fly strafing missions in Fokkers and Newports and other replicas. There are no spectators allowed, but videographer Chris Gerlach has it on tape, narrated by the pilots. It's a story you can only see here.
The Great War Association here in Pennsylvania has been able to purchase a large tract of land, I think it's 110 acres, where these reenactors gather.
It's built to look exactly like the front would have looked in 1918, 1917.
With trench works, breastworks, underground bunkers, machine gun nests. It's just incredible.
I've always been just in love with World War I aviation, and I came here and saw what they were doing and thought, you know, I've got to do this.
Oh, it's a Walter Mitty trip for me.
Friday night at 5 o'clock, the guard gate comes down. It becomes 1918 till the gate comes up 6 o'clock Sunday morning.
This is my third year bringing an airplane, and I wouldn't miss it for anything.
This has to be the ultimate.
The GWA, I have to tell you, are a real dedicated group of historians. They want it to be real. They ask us to make it as real as we can, and we try.
We're going to go kill some crowds this afternoon, put a little brown swagger on the table.
During the day, several times there's going to be some explosions, and we had to time our attack to go through at the correct time and make some strafing runs on the trenches.
Anticipation, once again, it's just as much adrenaline, I imagine, as when they were actually in World War I fighting over the trenches. You get tunnel vision. You don't think about what could be or what could happen. You just think about the moment. And it really gives you a better understanding of what these people had to do and the terrible lifestyle that the people on the ground must have endured.
Very quiet over there. The first time we flew at the trenches, you could see people kind of milling around and walking down the road. Whether they could actually hear you coming or see you coming, I don't know.
Yeah, here they come. As you approach the field, we come at a little bit of an angle, and you bank over and dive down. What greets you is a large uprising of the ground. The blackened earth and all the shell holes and stuff come into view, and then slowly you start to see these little guys running around, and they know what's happening. they realize that there are bullets streaming out of that aircraft. Men are falling back, others are scurrying away.
It was just absolutely amazing. It was like scaring up a covey of quail. Of course, when you're running 80 miles an hour, you go through it pretty fast. But it was really unbelievable. Just the trenches and the dugouts and the bombshell holes.
Be able to fly over the German trenches and actually see machine guns down there and hearing them shoot, you know they're blanks, but there's a concussion involved with it, and it's just really exhilarating.
It's very, very up close and personal. You are seeing the men take the hit, spin around, and fall, much as it had to have been in the First War.
It would take you back in history just years. You thought, wow, this is the way it was done. This is what it looked like. And it was quite a thing.
It is indeed quite a thing. World War I as living history in Pennsylvania. That segment is the first of a number of stories Chris is producing that may turn into a TV series on the builders and owners of the Weekend Warbirds. We'll hook you up with more information on the Great War Association and the pilot organization at the website. And we've got info on getting your own 03 Springfield from the CMP, if the draw of World War I is getting to you. Find it all at shootingusa.com. For all of us, I'm Jim Scout. Until next time, shoot safely, shoot often, and share your reenactment.